Beneath miles of ice, in absolute darkness, something is alive. It's not science fiction, it's Antarctica, and what researchers just discovered may change how we understand life on Earth and beyond. Stay with me, this gets crazy. For decades, scientists believed Antarctica was nothing more than a frozen desert, dry, cold, lifeless. But recent discoveries reveal something extraordinary: subglacial lakes hidden deep beneath the ice. One such lake, let's call it Lake Aurora, lies under nearly 4 kilometers of solid ice. It was discovered using radar scans, showing odd signals beneath what looked like ordinary glacier. What they found? Liquid water, trapped, ancient, untouched. Then came the shocker. Inside that dark lake, life. But here's the catch. This life has never seen sunlight, never breathed air, and has evolved under conditions we once thought were completely inhospitable. Under normal conditions, it should be impossible. At those temperatures, -40, -60, everything should be frozen. But pressure changes things. The immense weight of the ice sheet above creates so much pressure it actually lowers the freezing point of water. Add to that small amounts of salt and geothermal heat from Earth's crust, and suddenly you've got a stable lake, sealed off for possibly millions of years. Imagine, while humans were still evolving in Africa, this lake was already liquid and isolated. What's more impressive? Some of these lakes may connect through deep underground channels, suggesting a vast hidden water network beneath the continent. If this water has been sealed off that long, what kind of life could evolve without sunlight or oxygen? Researchers drilled carefully into the lake using sterilized equipment to avoid contamination. What they found changed everything. Living microbes. They're tiny, ancient, and unlike anything from the surface. These organisms don't need sunlight. They survive through chemosynthesis, getting energy from the chemical reactions between minerals and water. Some form slimy mats on the lakebed. Others float alone, dividing slowly in the cold. A kind of alien biology, right here on Earth. Some mats form structures up to 15 inches tall, resembling tiny forests made entirely of microbes. So, if life can survive in this hidden world without light or warmth, could it exist on icy moons like Europa or Enceladus? Lake Aurora isn't just a scientific marvel, it's a model. Moons like Jupiter's Europa and Saturn's Enceladus also have icy shells and oceans beneath. Until now, we weren't sure if life could exist there. But if Earth has microbial life under 4 kilometers of ice, then life beyond Earth suddenly feels possible. That's why NASA, ESA, and others are designing missions to drill into those moons. Antarctica is the training ground, and its secrets might be the blueprint for finding life beyond Earth. So, would you support a mission to drill into Europa's ice ocean, even if it risked contaminating alien life? Think about that. Some storytellers suggest subglacial lakes could hold more than microbes, maybe small worms, shrimps, or even blind fish adapted to the cold. There's no solid evidence, but it fascinates people. Why? Because it taps into our deepest human instincts, curiosity and wonder. A desire to believe that life, even if weird and alien, might be more common than we think. Stories of under-ice monsters and secret ecosystems even made their way into ancient sailor myths and science fiction. And while not real, they shaped how we dream about the unknown. But scientists are cautious. Complex life usually needs more energy, more oxygen, more interactions. Microbes? Sure. Multicellular organisms? Probably not. But who knows? Here's something many don't know. Beneath the ice, Antarctica isn't just cold, it's also hot. Computer simulations and seismic readings show there are active volcanoes hidden under the continent's crust. If enough ice melts, the pressure drops, and volcanic activity could increase. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. Ice melts, volcano activates, heat melts more ice. More melt equals rising sea levels. Scientists estimate over 100 volcanoes may be buried under Antarctic ice, some possibly active. Even without human-caused climate change, this natural process could raise global sea levels by several meters over centuries. Well, if this loop begins, can we stop it? Or is it already too late? Scientists recently drilled ice cores nearly 1.2 million years old, containing ancient air bubbles, frozen samples of Earth's atmosphere from long before human civilization. Why does this matter? Because it lets us study ancient climate shifts, including one moment around 900,000 years ago when the human population may have dropped to just 1,300 individuals. We survived. Barely. Inside these bubbles are clues about CO2 levels, oxygen ratios, even dust from ancient volcanoes, the ultimate time machine. Now, with climate change accelerating again, these ice cores may hold the answers to what's coming and how we might endure it. Now, here's the big question. Should we drill into these hidden lakes at all? If we go too deep, we might destroy fragile ecosystems, contaminate them with our microbes, or accidentally release something ancient and unknown. Some scientists believe these lakes should never be touched. Others argue they could hold the key to curing diseases, understanding evolution, even extending life. In 2014, a project accidentally contaminated a drilling site. Since then, the debate has grown louder and more urgent. Antarctica isn't just a frozen continent. It's a mirror, showing us the extremes of survival, the secrets of Earth, and maybe even the future of life elsewhere. Beneath its ice lies a library of unanswered questions, and now it's up to us whether we read them or leave them sealed forever. Now, let's talk in the comments. 1. Should scientists explore Antarctica's hidden lakes or leave them untouched? 2. Do you believe life could evolve without light, like under Europa's ocean? 3. If you had the chance to go on a mission under Antarctica's ice, would you take it?